Hi, I'm Michael Bennett, General Counsel of Store Capital, not to be confused with my colleague Chris Volk, although I am attempting to do my best imitation of Chris Volk with my bow tie today. In my last blog, we talked about master leases and how they can benefit our customers. In this blog, I thought we would do a Q&A of the most frequently asked questions we get on master leases. But let's take a step back for a moment and define a master lease. A master lease comes into play when we buy multiple properties from the same customer, and a master lease simply means that we bundle all of those locations or properties into one lease. It's one lease, one rent payment, multiple properties. Okay, so let's do some Q&A. Why would any customer agree to bundle properties into one lease rather than have each property covered by its own lease? And the answer is because we can aggregate individual property risks in a master lease. In other words, we can take the bad with the good. Not all of your locations perform at the same level. Some inevitably perform better than others, but because we can bundle all of the properties we buy from you in one lease, we look at the aggregate performance of all of the properties collectively rather than the individual performance of each property individually. Where other landlords may seek to cherry pick your best locations for their lease, we'll work with you to create a lease that covers all of your locations and provides you a complete solution to a problem that you may be trying to resolve. Besides transforming individual property risk into aggregate portfolio risk, what else does a master lease do for you? Well, because it's a master lease, Store has a lot more flexibility to do things that we couldn't do in individual leases. For example, we can give you substitution rights that you can substitute one property for another in a master lease. You may decide that you don't want to continue to operate in one of your locations for any number of reasons. In a master lease, I can let you swap out that bad location as long as you give us another location that we can put into the master lease. Or perhaps you want to invest additional capital into a location rather than simply walking away from it, believing that re-imaging or expanding that location will improve its profitability. But with a master lease, we have substantially more leeway to put up additional financing for that location. Next question. Besides substitution and improvement financing, what other benefits does a master lease do for you? Well, for one thing, a master lease makes it easier for us to put up new construction financing, which is something that we've noticed is really important to our customers. And this goes back to that earlier response I gave about aggregating credit risk. Even though a new location will have no operating history, which is usually really important to a long-term capital provider, we can actually finance the new build and roll that individual property into the collective master lease once the property is open and operating. Next question, does a master lease inhibit your ability to sell your business? The answer is no, it does not. A master lease has no adverse impact on your ability to sell your business any differently than if you had multiple individual leases. In fact, we can add provisions into the master lease that will allow you to sell your business without our consent as long as your buyer meets certain agreed upon financial parameters. And even if your buyer didn't meet those parameters, all you need is to get Store's reasonable consent, which you would have to get from any landlord, either in an individual lease or in a master lease. Another question we often get, what if you have structural, legal, or regulatory issues that seem to prevent you from entering into a master lease? Well, we've been in the business of structuring master leases for over 30 years. And we think we've seen and heard just about every structural, legal, and regulatory concern that could be raised about master leases. So whether it's a corporate organizational structure that appears not to accommodate a master lease, or a regulatory concern about liquor licenses at individual locations, we've seen and heard them all, and we've developed workable solutions that are one of the many reasons that over 30% of our business is repeat business from existing customers. Another question we often get, how does a master lease benefit Store? Well, we've talked about the fact that a master lease enables us to provide our customers with a complete financing solution, which of course is a benefit to Store. But also the notion that we can allow our customers to aggregate multiple levels of property performance into one lease not only benefits our customer, but also benefits us. Because you and we both benefit from the master lease, we share an alignment of interest. And that alignment of interest comes into play in those rare instances when our customer becomes insolvent and seeks to resolve the insolvency through the bankruptcy process. That alignment of interest through the master lease means that our customers can't make unilateral decisions away from us, such as abandoning poorer performing locations if the master lease overall is otherwise performing well. The master lease incentivizes us and our customers to work together to craft a mutually acceptable turnaround solution. Last question. Is there any downside risk to a master lease? We don't think so. What makes a master lease a huge benefit to our customers, that notion of being able to aggregate multiple levels of credit risk into one lease, really improves the flexibility of our customers' balance sheets. And that's what it's all about. That balance sheet flexibility can significantly increase the value of your business, which you can see from articles and information that we have on our website. So let us show you how our creativity and flexibility can work for you. Give us a call. Thanks.